Guys, let me just tell you straight, Nollywood is on fire right now. And when I say fire, I don't mean the type you quench with water. I mean the type that spreads so fast that even the actors themselves can't keep up with the smoke. When you see celebrities dropping indirect messages here and there, just know something has gone down behind the scenes. You know how this industry works, right? They never really come out to tell us the full gist. They prefer to drop coded messages, scatter small hints here and there, and then leave fans to decode like FBI agents. And of course, fans are always ready to dig deeper. If you see the way people analyze one post, you'll think they're writing a PhD thesis. Now, into the matter of the day. Ruth Codri, yes, our Nollywood queen herself, came out recently and dropped one hot message. This one wasn't the kind of motivational quote you can just scroll past. No. It was like she threw a bomb into the middle of Nollywood and walked away casually. She said people need to learn to respect others. She wasn't talking about occasional slip-ups or small misunderstandings. She made it clear, some people don't know how to treat others, especially those they claim to value. And from the way she dropped it, you could tell this wasn't theory. This was experience talking. Her point was simple but deep: talent doesn't give you the license to talk down on others. Just because you're popular, just because your face is everywhere, doesn't mean you can treat people like they don't matter. And honestly, a lot of actors quietly agreed with her because they know it's the truth. But wait, that's not even where the fire started. The real buzz came from the comment section. You know Nigerians, they don't play. Fans didn't even waste time. They went straight to the point and started dropping names. Guess whose name popped up the most? Maurice Sam. Yes, Maurice Sam. People began typing things like, Maurice, this message is for you, and Maurice, don't take Sonia for granted. Can you imagine? They just carried the whole thing and landed it on his head. One particular fan even went as far as saying he shouldn't joke with Sonia at all. And that's when everybody's eyes opened wide. Because once you see Sonia's name connected to Maurice's in that kind of context, the gist automatically doubles. Now here's the shocking part: Maurice himself liked the post. Not just him, Sonia Uche also liked it. And that's when people started whispering, could this really be about them? Because if you ask me, that move added more pepper to the whole matter. Let's be honest, Ruth didn't call anybody's name. She was speaking generally. But fans are smart. They connect dots like puzzle masters. And once they saw Maurice and Sonia's reactions, the story changed from Ruth is speaking generally to this gist has a target. Some people believe Ruth must have had an encounter with someone on set, maybe a clash or disrespect, and she decided to address it indirectly. After all, she's known for always speaking her mind. So, the assumption is, someone in the industry definitely stepped on her toes. But why Maurice? That's the big question. Fans dragged his name into it without evidence, and suddenly it became a Maurice-Sonia matter. You see how people like Amiibo too much? Just small hint and they will start dragging couples into it. Now, Sonia herself didn't stay quiet. She dropped another coded message of her own, and trust me, it only added fuel to the fire. She said contentment doesn't cancel desire, but it cancels desperation. Oh. That line alone had people scratching their heads and analyzing like exam questions. People were like, wait, is she trying to say she's content with what she has? Is she throwing shade? Is she confirming Ruth's point indirectly? Too many interpretations. But you see, that's how Nollywood gist works, half gist, half assumption. At this point, you'd think Maurice and Sonia would come out and clear the air. But no. Instead, they acted cool, like nothing is happening. And that calmness is what makes fans even more suspicious. Because when people are too quiet, it feels like they're hiding something. Now, let's not forget Maurice has been hanging around Pearl recently. Some people believe he's only trying to help her rise in the industry, boost her name, and push her forward. But you know how people think, once a guy and girl are seen together too much, they automatically assume love is involved. It's so funny how fans quickly connect different dots. One day it's Maurice and Sonia, the next it's Maurice and Pearl. Meanwhile, the man might just be focusing on his work and trying to build other people too. But social media doesn't wait for clarification. They already create their own movie script. And let's be honest, Nollywood is a world of its own. There are so many things happening behind the cameras that fans will never see. What we get on social media is carefully selected. Only what they want us to see gets out. The real battles and misunderstandings stay locked behind closed doors. That's why Ruth's message shook people. Because for her to come out publicly and say it, just imagine what must have happened in private. If the public side is this hot, then behind the scenes must be boiling like hot water. Another angle people are talking about is respect in Nollywood generally. Many upcoming actors complain that some big names treat them like they are invisible. And sometimes, even among stars themselves, ego clashes happen because everyone wants to prove they are relevant. So, Ruth raising the issue wasn't just personal, it resonated with many in the industry. That's why so many actors agreed with her. It wasn't just about one incident, it's a bigger issue Nollywood has been battling silently. But fans, as usual, just want drama. Instead of focusing on the message, they focused on who the shade was meant for. And because Maurice and Sonia are already fan favorites, their names naturally got dragged into the whole matter. The truth is, we may never know if Ruth was indirectly talking about anyone in particular. What we do know is that the comment section made it about Maurice. And his reaction, liking the post, didn't help matters. Meanwhile, Sonia's own post about contentment made people believe she's trying to stay unbothered, no matter what is happening behind the scenes. That one statement alone was enough to make people say, yes, she's indirectly responding. But let's not deceive ourselves. These stars know exactly what they are doing. They understand how social media works. They drop coded posts knowing people will pick them up, twist them, and run with them. It's part of the game. So, at the end of the day, the whole thing becomes a cycle. Actor drops a coded post, fans decode and drag names, actors act come or drop another coded post, and the gist keeps circulating. Nollywood is basically a movie both on and off screen. One thing is certain, though, respect is a serious issue in this industry. And Ruth Codri has made sure nobody can ignore that fact anymore. Whether she was targeting someone or not, the message has hit hard. For fans, the only thing left is to keep watching closely. Because one thing about Nollywood, the real story always finds a way to come out eventually. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. Until then, everyone will keep guessing, connecting dots, and waiting for the next coded post. But one lesson we can all take from this gist is simple: no matter how talented or popular you are, respect will always matter. And as for Maurice, Sonia, and Pearl, fans will continue monitoring them like CCTV cameras. Because in Nollywood, relationships and respect always go hand in hand with drama. And we all know fans live for that drama. So guys, that's where we'll leave this matter for now. The tea is still hot, the gist is still rolling, and the respect conversation is far from over. Stay tuned, because this Nollywood saga is only just beginning. So my people, let me just drop it like this: Nollywood no dey ever finish drama. Today it's respect, tomorrow it's coded messages, next week it's another relationship wahala. But one thing is sure, we'll always be here to break it down for you. If you enjoyed this gist and you want me to keep bringing you more of this behind the scenes wahala, then don't dull yourself. Hit that red subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and make sure you're always the first to catch the fire anytime gist drops. Also, don't just walk a paso. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Ruth's message was secretly directed at Maurice? Or do you think fans are just dragging his name for nothing? Let's argue it out respectfully down there. And I beg, help me share this video with your friends, because you know gist like this is sweeter when everybody is talking about it together. At the end of the day, no matter what is going on in Nollywood, let's spread love and respect. That's what really matters. Till next time, stay safe, stay happy, and stay tuned, because Nollywood gist never sleeps in this channel. Love you.